journey has reached a fever pitch. In the next few moments, we're going to not only look at that situation, but we're going to ask several key questions that I think the wrestling world would like to have answered. We'll be doing that in the next few moments. Remember just a few weeks ago that Missy Hyatt, along with Hollywood John Tatum and Jack Victory, made a very auspicious introduction to Dark Journey on the Universal Wrestling Federation television program. And then Dark Journey came back to the ring just a few weeks later, and she got a small measure of revenge. She says, Missy, that she's going to take care of you once and for all, break those nails, pull your hair, take your clothes off, and dress you if that's what it takes to embarrass and humiliate you on television.
Well, you know, talk is cheap, and so are you, Dark Journey. Hey, a lot of people have promised they were going to do things to me, and they haven't. Because, I mean, hey, look at me. I look great, and I always will.
All right, let's look at one other situation. Now, I also hear there's a lot of dissension. This is a rumor, but a lot of dissension in the camp of Hyatt and Hot Stuff International, or Hot Stuff and Hyatt International, whatever you want to call it.
Hair. Can I have a brush, please? Can you get me a brush?
What about this dissension stuff? You need a brush. Hold on.
All right, well, John Tatum gets the brush.
I got a brush right here, sweetheart. There you go.
That was nice.
All right, now back to the situation.
I got one.
Oh, I need the brush right
Okay, Jim, let me dwell on this just a minute. The situation, rumors going around, there's dissension in Hot Stuff and Hot International is absolutely not true. Sting and I are UWF Tag Team Champions, and Missy says that she doesn't want us to stop until John Tatum and Rick Steiner and Sting and all of us have the belts. That means Terry Taylor's in trouble for his TV title, and the big one that she says she wanted is the Universal Wrestling Federation title, even if Terry Gordy holds it. So everything is hunky-dory, okay?
All right, so you're saying there's no dissension here whatsoever.
there. There's no dissension. There's no dissension. The only thing is, Mr. Eddie Gilbert, we did a favor for you. And now, I think you deserve to pay us back a favor, don't you?
I will.
You promise.
I will. I promise. I always keep my promises. You did me a favor, Missy did me a favor, and I will return the promise and the favor.
One other thing. I want you to know, all that gossip that I've been hearing, I don't care about it. This is my main squeeze, and it'll always be my main squeeze. She loves me. Do you understand? Okay.
Johnny, don't ever let that dressing room...
Yeah, all right.
She'll be here any minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Ross back with you, Universal Wrestling Federation, along with Hollywood John Tatum, and
That's me.
we're getting ready to go to lunch with Missy Hyatt. We're waiting on Missy to
Missy's fixing to take us to lunch.
It's a little bit late, but, you know, fashionably so, I suppose. We're also going to take this time to try to get to the bottom and get the final answer from Hollywood John and Missy, and that's why I've invited them to spend this time, and luckily, Missy's going to buy lunch, so if she ever gets here. But
She's going to be here. Hasn't been about a minute.
while we're waiting, what is going on in this situation? You know, this guy says this, you hear this rumor and that rumor. What really is going on?
Well, Spanky, let me straighten it all out once and forever. This whole deal is a business deal between Missy and Eddie. Eddie, I never have kind of really trusted the guy. But he needs money, and that's what Missy's got. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
That's what Missy's got, and that's what I like. I'm the best professional wrestler there is. I'm the best looking man there is, and that's the two things that pleases her. You understand?
I get your drift. I think I know where you're coming from there, John.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that covers, I think that covers all the bases in that situation.
It certainly does.
And I'm looking forward to also visiting with her in just a few moments. Got a pretty good appetite, as a matter of fact. And,
You're going to need one to eat Marie.
all right. Well, I'm looking forward
We
to
don't
it.
play.
Is that their car there?
That's it. I told you. Well, it wasn't 5, it was 2. I told you.
I'll tell you.
It's here.
Hey, Johnny.
Baby.
Hey.
How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm too late.
You went for 2 minutes. 2 minutes at the
Okay.
most. I was just explaining
so,
to
or a
Jim
couple hours, I don't know.
He seems to think there's a trouble
I haven't
between
doing
you and
anything.
me. Tell him who he thinks this. There's something going on between you and Eddie. It's not good.
Oh, hey, listen, it's just strictly
Well,
business.
tell him who your main man is.
Oh, you
Who
are
you
Hollywood.
love.
You are
Kiss me,
Hollywood.
baby.
Well, I guess
See?
that settles.
See?
It seems like it pretty much settles everything.
Queen,
John.
you and all those people are so
I think-
stupid.
Well, I'll tell
Let's go to
you.
lunch. Hey.
Boy, Missy, the TV in there is great. Hi, John. Hi, Jim. How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see
All
you.
right. Boy, the TV.
What's going on?
Oh, we have some business. And no, we have some business to take care of. I know, we thought we'd let you come along too, John.
TV is great for
Come on.
You ever watch the TV in this?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah.
2 hours later.
There you go.
No business. Hey,
you watching a movie or what?
Pleasure we're in here for.
No, come on. We thought you'd let it come on the business.
Yeah, I do want to talk some business. You get inside. I'm fixing to talk business with you. Yeah, you get in
Hey
too.
guys,
Wait, let me.
this is not a lot of room. I guess they're going to have they need to have a private conversation, that's for sure, and I need to find somewhere else to go to lunch. We'll be back. That Hispanic tipper, and he's fired up.
Whoa, and right back. Look at that. Now see, that is physical chess. Psychology at its best.
Wait a minute, Hollywood, John Tatum,
I don't believe it.
and victory. They've just hit
Where'd
the
they
ring.
come from? And they're going at it. He
Tatum.
must have heard it on the monitor when he was knocking him. This is a fight for a woman. Sting's got him. Wait a minute, Missy Hyatt's running down.
Missy Hyatt just bounced by here. There she goes to the ring.
This is exactly the right word. Look at Hollywood, Tatum, and Eddie Gilbert going at it. Jack Victory and Steiner.
The referees are helpless.
Guerrero and Iceman are just cheering them on, saying kill each other.
What?
Look at Hollywood. Look at all over abroad. I can't believe it.
Listen
There's 100,000 of them out there, guys. Why fight over one?
Listen to Missy plead with him on the PA.
She's begging him.
She doesn't know. She's you know, this thing is really broken down. Look at her. Take the mic away from her, please.
She's torn up. See,
The referee's trying to get this thing in order.
she just told them both if they don't stop, she'll have nothing to do with either one of them.
Well,
Now, I can't believe a woman would have that much power over men.
Look at Guerrero and the Iceman. They're just, you know, hey, beat each other up. Side. This time it's with flowers or something. Look at Eddie. Look at those red roses Eddie has brought Missy. His best pitch there, I guess. And Missy is not even paying attention to the championship match. Long attention span. She's not been blessed with brains that I don't know, but in the ring we've got Missy has completely distracted, I think, her team. Gilbert's down there with her, and Tatum is trying to win the championship. He and Victory are fighting the Fantastics. Now look at Vic. But Eddie must have been saying the right things, I don't know. But Missy looks like she's moving away from the ring from where we're sitting. Tatum splitting his concentration quite obviously between Missy and Gilbert in the tag championship match. Now look at him. Gilbert and Tatum having some words, and he's got him rolled up. He got a cradle, 1, 2, 3. The Fantastics for the victory. Remember the UWF heavyweight title match coming up, but we're going to keep it right here. As Tatum has sucker punched Gilbert, I think Missy has made her choice. Look at Tatum. Tatum is irate at Missy Hyatt. And Sting is in the ring. And Rick Steiner is in the ring. Victory goes out and way over the top. Tatum was irate with Missy. I thought he was going to pop Missy with that fist. And now Gilbert's boys, Steiner and Sting. And the hot shot on John Tatum. Gilbert, Sting, and Steiner are decimating Tatum in Victory. They cost them perhaps the match moments ago. The muscle, Steiner and Sting, as Gilbert. Now Gilbert, you want to hit? What's he doing here? Right in the face. She hit him with a Gucci bag. Gilbert, what a humiliating thing to happen. Miss, oh, well, Tatum is busted open. The three of them in the Gucci bag have busted open John Tatum. Missy Hyatt.
Eddie Gilbert, you stole my woman. You stole my bread and butter. You stole the way I feed my face. You took it right out from under me. Then you had the audacity to come out and have those two idiots hold me while you and Missy busted my face and put stitches in my face. You know what that feels like. It hurts. And that's just what I'm going to do to you.
Finally, face to face, man to mouse, right here. UWF television, nationally seen. It's going to happen. Me and you, Holly Goof, face to face, right here. And finally, I'm going to prove to everybody, I'm going to prove to Missy and Steiner and Sting that I am the better man. But more than that, when I beat you 1, 2, 3, we got a little surprise. And it's called yellow paint.
We're going to paint you the yellow coward that you are, John Tatum. You're not a real man. I've got the real man. And this man's going to beat you.
Same thing with Dark Journey. And now they're battling each other. And there's a woman involved. And like you said, this is going to be very interesting.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Chavo Guerrero for being here with us. Chavo, thanks for being with us. I know you got to go, but thanks very much for being with us. Chavo Guerrero has another commitment. Thank you very much for being here with us. And right back to the match. The Lovers Triangle. Look at Tatum taunting Missy Hyatt. And John Tatum now has taken over on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Gilbert now with a kick. I'll tell you, look at him strut. He thinks he's about 300 pounds, 6, 8, or 9. And he's not. But he is tough, and he will do anything it takes to keep Missy's favor. And Tatum, I don't think he cares a darn thing about Missy anymore whatsoever. He just wants a piece of Eddie Gilbert, and then if he gets to get his hands on Missy, well, I hate to think of what would happen there. Now Gilbert, the referee, has got to really assert himself here. There's a lot more on the line here. The referee knows that they're trying to bring things in the ring. Now they've got to be careful, as that ring bell could put you on Dream Street for a long time to come. Gilbert with a clothesline, and he got it. Tatum was just doubled up, and Missy liked it. Of course she would. There's a tag, or the pinning predicament, excuse me. Sometimes with Missy Hyatt there, and you know how I feel about that presentation situation. It was totally distasteful on Gilbert and Hyatt's part, and it's hard to get it out of your mind. Going for the suplex, and Tatum got it. They jockeyed for position, then Hollywood John got the suplex. He's wobbly. He still feels that clothesline, man. Now Gilbert and Tatum with a right hand from downtown. Tatum on the offensive. And now Tatum with his clothesline. And look at Missy. Her expression has changed on many occasions in this matchup because the momentum has changed so many times. Tatum with the elbow, and he got it right in the chest. Pinning predicament here. You got to think that